Welcome to Big Red Leads. I'm Big Red, getting you and your business back to the black. I want to talk to everybody today about, I don't want to talk about the excuses. I want to destroy the excuses that you make when it comes to jumping into entrepreneurship, being an entrepreneur, and actually thriving as an entrepreneur. Understand, please, hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you like this information, hit the like button. We're about to break down some myths, some myths, some misnomers, and some nonsense that is going on, especially when it comes to entrepreneurs in the social media realm. Now, I am not an expert on every facet of business. Understand, business is multifaceted. Anybody who claims that they know every single thing about every single aspect of business is fooling you. And if you're buying their programs, please understand, I'm not saying all. There are some great people out here who are doing some fantastic work, who are here to help you. At the same time, there are a lot of people out here who are just trying to get your money. And no matter what they're charging, whether it be on the cheap end or the most expensive end of the aspect of business, this particular aspect of business, understand what it is. I am not a social media guru. I'm not. I work in reality. I'm usually on the phone 70% of my day. I'm in the Midwest. I have clients on the West Coast, I have clients on the East Coast, clients down south, way up north, and internationally I have clients. Understand what I'm getting at when it comes to what you're doing, the lies that you've been told. Not even lies. I'm not going to call them lies. Let's just call them misguided information that is not helping you and benefiting you or your business. We've talked about your business becoming your job. These are just one thing that we want to avoid. We do not want your business to become your job. So you need to put the systems in place. You need to put the people in place who are going to run every single department of your business. Well, Red, at this particular point, I don't have the money to pay somebody to do my video. I don't have the money to pay somebody to make sure that my books are in order. I don't have somebody in place. Stop. Every single person that you see that has made money by running ads on social media or branding their brand, and you know them by the name of the company or their name individually, they have started where you are right now. I guarantee it. Whether they're doing public speaking gigs, whether they're going to conferences, meeting people, shaking hands, all that quote unquote good stuff that you would like to be doing, let's say this point here till ever after with your business. All these people started from nothing. And when I say nothing, I don't mean absolutely nothing. They started somewhere. They probably worked a job for a minute. I've met only a few people in my entire life, and I've been to several conferences. I've been to a lot of conferences, business conferences, networking conferences, things of that nature. I've been to a lot. And what I'm simply getting at is a lot of these people started with the bare minimum. I know a couple coaches right now who don't have a website, don't have a landing page, who don't have anything on social media, who are millionaires. Now, what does that say? If you're going to have social media, if you're going to use social media, use it for what it's for. Advertising, pushing your brand, pushing your product and your services. Push all these things to the middle of the table, and that way you can truly see what it is you're doing. Now, let's get to the nonsense. Whenever you're seeing people buy products and people are affiliates and they claim that they're an entrepreneur, understand what that is. Dave Anderson did a great video on this, and I love Dave Anderson because Dave Anderson keeps it 100%. You want to follow somebody, follow him. You want to buy products and services, buy his products and services because he is legit. Now, something that he spoke on, it wasn't even, couldn't have been a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I wholeheartedly believe this. My mentor spoke on this 16 years ago. And I had no clue what they were talking about because it plays a part today. If you're not serious about this and understand that most of the work that you do is going to take place behind the scenes. There's not going to be a camera in front of you. Whether it's putting your systems in place, whether it's making sure that your email strategies are on point, making sure that when you answer the phone, that you answer it properly when prospects are calling or people are reaching out. Make sure that you put them in an immediate, make sure that it's an urgent process. There should be a sense of urgency when these people come to you. Why? Because they're obviously in some type of pain. Whether it's they're jumping into entrepreneurship, maybe they're already an entrepreneur and their business has become a job. It is affecting them. They're losing ground on what they've already built. They're losing money and time dealing with nonsense because they're making excuses for other people who work in the company. A lot of times, I hate saying it like this, but it's just going to be, I'm just keeping it a buck. You hire too many friends and family, not realizing that if you have not had the honest conversation before you hire them, that they are not built for this. Entrepreneurship is not for the weak. At the same time, even the strong get taken down. There's a mentality and a mindset that comes with being an entrepreneur. It's freedom. Understand what freedom really is. Freedom to do whatever you choose to do. However, if you do not put the work in, if you're not continuing your study, if you're not continuing to improve yourself, what is it that's going to be your downfall? It's going to be everything that, all the holes that you have in your systems, your people, and your mentality that will be the downfall of you and your company. That is the bottom line. So, what am I saying? What are we talking about when we're speaking on this? If you don't get this right, go get a job. That's the nicest way I can say it. Because you have a lot of people who are out here scamming, doing whatever, and getting over. I'm not mad at them. I get more upset that they're swindling people out of money, and these people who are coming to them for results, you have results or you have reasons. Reasons why it didn't work. I said it before, one of my mentors, she used to say that to me all the time. And by the time it clicked, I had been several years into sales myself. So it was like, well, such and such got sick, or I ran late because I had to wash my hair. Whatever. It's a bunch of nonsense. So when it comes to you, your brand, your business, understand, if you're on code, if you're on purpose, if you're a coach of any kind, you should not be making more money than your clients. Let me say that again. You should not be making more money than your clients. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm not saying that to be weird. You think about it in every avenue. We'll use sports. The video that I'm speaking about, Dave was talking, he was touching base on it. Think about it. Phil Jackson has how many rings? He never made more than Michael Jordan. He never made more than Kobe. He never made more than Shaq. He never made more than Pip. However, He is well compensated, but he doesn't make more than the players, the people who are on the field, the people who are actually in the stadium, the gladiators that are actually out there. Because you got a lot of people who, when it comes to business or entrepreneurship, who are stand on the sidelines and claim that that's what they want, but when it comes time to actually get in there and fight, they want no problems. I don't want no smoke. I don't want to be involved in it whatsoever. That's not how business works. That's not how taking control of your finances. That's not taking care of responsibility. That's not being accountable, because guess what? You got a lot of people, especially fantasy football. I can't stand that. I can't stand fantasy football and all that stuff, because you wonder why? Because it's a lot of people living vicariously through somebody else and through their actions. And then here's what happens. You have no real affiliation with the team anymore, because this player might be playing against your team and you need this player to do such and such and such and such. Really? I'm not mad at the people who play fantasy football. I love pro like this. Two of my brothers, they played fantasy football and all that other stuff. They're into this heavy. Not mad at you, but understand what it is. Where do your loyalties lie? It's not with the team. And if you are building a business, I guarantee you this: you need to have the right team in place. You need to have a proper picker, if you will. You need to have the systems in place so that you are not falling on your face and continuing to do the same things over and over and over again that get you the results that you see that are basically destroying your business. It's very rare that I've hired any friends and family. I did a video about this and I talked about this previously. I've hired a couple people that are friends of mine, and I end up firing all of them. Because they're not built for this. They need a secure check at their secure job. I'm not mad at them. But that's not what this is. That's not what this is. So quit making the excuses and go out there and do what you know needs to be done for the long-term success of your business. Long-term. We're not talking about getting money now. I need it now. Microwave society. I need my money right now. I want the bag tomorrow. You got to put in the work. Build relationships outside of your business. Connections that are genuine and authentic. I'm not here to use another coach so that I can make money. If that makes sense to you, like this video. I'm not here to just build relationships just so I can say that I know someone. There's a lot of people that I know in spaces that if I just started dropping names, you know them. At least you've heard of them. That's not what we're doing here. I'm not the richest person in the world. I'm not the most successful person in the world. I'm successful in my mind because I've overcome the obstacles that were put in front of me and the adversities that came my way. I'm a long way from being homeless, which I was. I'm a long way from being on my own and my business basically soured and just broke down because my mindset wasn't there. So when you start to recognize and acknowledge the things that you are not good at and you put things in place that will help you, you're winning. That's successful to me. Everybody has their own definition of success. So, like, share, definitely subscribe to this channel. I will holler at you later, my friends. That's all I really got today. I'm not going to keep going because I can talk about this for hours. Love you all. Have a great day. Recognize the problems and the issues that you have, and then start to strategize around solving your own problems. This is Big Red Leads. Have a great one.